An Ashes test at the Adelaide Oval isn't a match, it's a happening. So it's only appropriate guests dress up, given the old ground has itself had a $500 million makeover. The reimagining of the ground began in 2009. At the time, the ABC spoke to former state bowler Ken Horsnell, who described it as bittersweet.
But in the overall event, if you don't, you'll be left behind.
We met again in the lead-up to the test. Ken, last time we were sitting here, they were about to demolish the old members' stand, and now there's been a fair transformation. What do you make of the changes?
Oh, so they were, and so it was, and so it did, and it all happened. It's hard to say what to say about it. Marvellous, colossal, magnificent are words that don't quite bring enough meaning to what has happened.
This is how the ground will live in the memory of cricket lovers, with views of the city and hills one way and the hill, scoreboard and cathedral the other. Now the low stands have been replaced by steep, tent-topped ones. And how different is that from the Adelaide Oval you used to experience?
I almost can't answer that without perspiring freely, because in the old days we expected to be enduring the rigours of the sun belting down on you. We didn't have air conditioning. You could still have a beer, but it would warm in your hands as you were having it. Whereas these days it's not going to, is it, Mike?
Ken Horsnell isn't the only old player with strong memories of the ground.
Adelaide Oval was a ground pretty close to my heart. I was actually at the cricket academy there for 2 years as well, and that's where all the training used to be, obviously. And I actually worked on the ground staff there for 12 months as well, and changed every nut and bolt in all the old members' seats there.
The only injury Ricky Ponting faces this series is writer's cramp. 4 years ago, he was in the hot seat trying to win the Ashes against a strong touring side and their vocal sidekick, the Barmy Army.
They are loud, yes, they have a lot of fun, but they're always doing the right thing at the games as well. You never see the Barmy Army guys in any trouble or causing any trouble, normally only to the opposition players on the field.
On the other side of their world, the Barmy Army found a slice of a green and pleasant land, the Adelaide Uni ground, where this week they warmed up for the test with a charity 2020. Co-founder David Peacock calls Adelaide their spiritual home because it's where the group first crystallised.
It was on the 1994-95 tour. It's the first time we printed up Barmy Army t-shirts, and then on day 5 we're lucky enough to have a victory. We went out and celebrated. All the England players turned up with us, the media followed us, so it was fantastic. And 20 years on, it's a birthday party, and a few of us are still coming back.
On England's green and pleasant lands. Come on, Barmies!
Far from their days living in backpacker hostels and eating 2-minute noodles, there's an estimated 5,000 English supporters in the city. And they're on the lookout for the 5,001st, after a wager made last winter with Sport and Tourism Minister Leon Bignell.
It was a bet over the Ashes series at home. He had the draw and an Australia win. I had the England victory, so thank goodness for me. You know, he's going to be spending day with me on the hill. I think he's going to start in the Cathedral pub at 10 o'clock, spend the rest of the day on the hill, and hopefully he'll have a drink with us in the evening at our base.
I'm a bloke who always honours my bets, and here we are having a very early morning beer. Did you like the fact that we saved the hill? You know, with a $500 million we spent to do up the Oval, we kept the hill there for you because we didn't know how you'd go sitting in the seats.
No, it's fantastic. It's iconic, the grass bank underneath the scoreboard. It's our favourite ground.
So after swallowing a drink and a serve of humble pie, the minister headed to the hill with the Barmy Army. It was a time to celebrate old traditions and new looks.
The old Oval will always remain here. While that scoreboard remains and the cathedral in the background, you've still got the old Oval, but then there's a sense of expectation, can I say, brought about by the new look.